All right. The Hebrew Israelites coming out here day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is modern day Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. The uprising of Israel consists of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans that are hopeful elect, soon to be the elect Most High will. You know, Most High willing is edifying. We're gonna call this is hell, not the kingdom. So we're gonna give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Rawchaa, Yahawashi, double honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone. Let's all take some brothers, he's a word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect Most High will, and the hopeful is still in the elect Shalom. Blessings, you know, another day. I'm back at home. So yeah, this is hell, man. You know, but with the apostles on down, like I said, there ain't no eternal burning in hell. And when you go through your trials and tribulation, you can understand this is hell. It's hard for a rich man, you know, like the leadership of IUIC, they rich. It's hard for them, you know, to believe it's hell. And that is, you know, a rich man don't want his life to end. He'll say, well, we got like 50 more years, whatever. Not the man that's in trials and tribulation. He want, what did it say? They hated their lives into death. He wants this shit to end right now, tonight, man. You know? And we hopefully we have that kind of spirit when these devils come down, because remember, these devils, they do shit gradually. So even with modernism, they ain't just gonna they make whoever has to be a modernism in a lot of this time, they may get their head be beheaded quick, or they might do it gradually, man. They gradualist kind of people, so that gradualism is intimidation also. So they intimidate you or put trials to weaken your spirit. That's what they did to Samson. Remember, they weakened his spirit first. I mean, after he done what he done, but they continue to weaken his spirit. They afflicted him, and that's what they trying to do. The intimidations of courts, intimidation of the law, draconian laws, intimidation. Oh, you could be deemed as a domestic terrorist. Like Elder Barak in LA, he's like, I'm ready to be called domestic terrorist. And that's the spirit. You want to, and it said the flesh is weak though. So they're gonna try to afflict and inflict pain upon your, especially spiritual, you know, to get your mind off track. So it ain't no time this ain't no time of fun, man. Because when all the shit go down, you want to be in that same spirit. You want to be ready. You don't want to have all these luxuries, all these women around. You know, some brothers, not brothers, but some men try to join GMS because of those 7 women and 1 man thing. Yeah, but this ain't the time to live in comfort, and they're gonna come. But hey, you never know. They might come. They're gonna come rag God down there. Like, they might not be the prettiest women and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, what's that in Job? What's that Job chapter 5? What it said, despise not the chastening of the Lord. Yeah. The reason why I said it, because you gonna realize that when Jacob's trouble is fully, you know, and at its climax, you're gonna realize, like, damn, all that them trials and tribulations you done been through, yeah. That was you being built up for that time, man. So that's why I said despise not the chastening of the Lord, because it's beneficial, you know, because you're gonna it's building your Bahasham now shot, building up your faith. So when that time comes, you be ready.
That's happening on even on the wicked side. You see how Esau is. He's even preparing them for this time to come.
Yep.
He not being soft on them no more. That's how the Lord is with us, man. He ain't being soft with us, man. Yeah. He getting us prepared.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what we about to face. Prepare your soul for temptation when you come to serve the Lord. Get that first. It's Barak, chapter 2, verse 1.
Here you go. So I know which one you're talking about, bro. Swap T-Bo's man.
Yeah.
So, okay. And it reads, my son, if thou
talking to the sons, man. Not you women, man. Talking to the sons. And we're the main ones on this battle. We're the only ones on this battlefield. Like we said, if this was up to women, they wouldn't be out here, man. They'd be like, shit. One day in, like, that's too much. So the apostles been out there 30, 40 plus years, 35 plus years, 20 plus, and the elders are down and all that. So this is, it says, to you, O men, is my word sent. Go ahead.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord,
if you come, and this is what they don't teach in church, if you come to serve the Lord, go ahead.
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare your soul for temptation. Go ahead.
Verse 2, set thy heart aright.
Set your heart aright, your mind aright, because that's one of the afflictions that happen to you, is your mental state in this place. You know? Because you have different predicament, different situation, and your mind got to deal with it. Because you in this flesh. Remember, it talks about us, the chains of darkness, man. You know? You at the job and shit, you can't act like Thor. You can't act like Superman, because they be like, yeah, move one of those boxes. Get to work. You be like, damn, man, you might have an old woman telling you this shit. You might have a sodomite telling you this shit. You be like, damn, man, this is hell, man. This is fucking hell. But your rich people, they don't have to worry about that. That's why it says it's easier for a camel to go to the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. Because he's at ease, man. You know? And then the men that's going through the trial of tribulation, they be like, man, can't wait till this place go down. Because it's ruled by wicked people. You got a woman boss telling you what to do, man. She's younger than you. When you get old in this place, the world keeps spinning, and they hiring young people to to control these organizations, the precincts and shit. I'm talking about real young, like 18, 17. So they goofy and all that. You be like, damn, I'm a grown ass man. Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
In the time of trouble, make not haste. Like don't move so quick. Understand what the Most High teaching you and telling you. Yeah, be quiet and learn, observe, and seeing what the matter is.
Yeah. Don't make emotional decisions. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's how a lot of people is gonna die in that time, man.
Yep.
Making a hasty decision with your mind and one of the worst ones is losing faith in the brotherhood, losing faith in this truth, man. Losing faith of the leadership, man. Yeah. You know, because really, in all sense, if you lose faith in them, you losing faith in yourself, man. Because that's what built us up.
Yeah, it says go to the stronghold. Man.
You know, this is the stronghold.
A lot of people, we didn't see it, man. Time and time, they be like, I'll do all right. I'll teach the word myself. You get out there and see the affliction ain't happen. There's some affliction happen to your ass. You're gonna be like, damn, I need some brothers. I need strength. And a woman can't give you strength, man.
She gonna tear you down even more.
And that's why a lot of this. Yeah, that's why a lot of times we out here on our own, man. Because in a sense, man, this got to come first before everything. And a lot of women got a problem with that, man. Yeah. So Jake, you got to be prepared to you gonna have your brothers, man.
And don't be you can't be proud because how you help the ministry is the Most High allowing you to do that. He's putting the spirit on you to do that.
He can take it off.
Yeah, he can take it off of you. So you ain't doing shit. You ain't getting credit for shit. It says honor your wife as a weaker vessel, but that's the weaker vessel, man. If you ain't playing the role of a weaker vessel, Most High gonna destroy your ass. And he can do it any kind of way you want. He can do it by giving you a disease. He can do it by having you locked away. He can do it by them taking your property, taking your assets, and all that.
And then that's the problem with a lot of people. They make a lot of women. They make it seem like if we going through hell, man. We going through all types of shit. So when you get with a man of the Lord, you can't just expect us to just take care of your ass. you got to take care of your ass too. That's why I talked about that in Isaiah 4:1. It says we'll provide our own food and clothing. When you gonna have to help, it ain't gonna be us just taking care of your ass.
No, it's gonna be them taking care of us.
Them take care of us.
Yeah, until the kingdom.
That's why, man. That's why the Lord said, Jake, just worry about the ministry, man. Everything else is gonna come in play, man. But that's one thing we're not gonna do is you ain't gonna make it seem like we owe somebody anything, man. Only people we owe is Bahasham, Rawchaa, man.
That's like us too. Most I don't know that's not.
Yeah, we living out these curses because this is what we did wrong. You can't blame somebody else for your situation, Jake. You can't do that.
Yeah.
We in our positions, in our situations because of whatever we did in our past lives, man. Whatever you got going on, man.
Even though that helped the ministry, you know, it's appreciative, but that money ain't yours anyway. That's blood money anyway that you fucking with. And your possessions are not yours. Your car and all that, they could take that away. Like, I gotta pick a brother up. I gotta give a brother this and that. Brothers always need help. Well, take your ass on up the street, go to another the Mormons or the atheists or the Scientology. Right? And guess what? They ain't gonna care about your safety. They're not gonna care about your living, your soul salvation. They don't care. They just want you to join them and shit. Mm-hmm. And if you leave, they ain't gonna ask for your whereabouts because a motherfucker could just pick you up. You see, and a lot of these jakes, even men jakes, they getting kidnapped. They getting kidnapped. Young men, like 15, 16-year-old, young women, 15, 16-year-old, they get picked up in vans and taken to a dam and get raped and robbed and then dismembered and cut up, man. Yep. While y'all talking shit, man. Yep. They try to live a good life like West. This ain't the good life, man. Yep. Go ahead.
This is verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Depart not away. How you cleave unto him? Cleave unto his men. Because we're the only ones speaking against evilness and unrighteousness. And you know, the devil try to catch us up in our net. He try to catch us up in our living, you know. Well, and try to use that against us like we the worst people in the world. Yeah. But you got wicked ass people on the ground making sacrifices, drinking blood and shit, raping women, raping children. You know? Sodomites walking the street. Like I said, they ain't gonna lock up on sodomite. Yeah? Go ahead.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, Messiah gonna increase us, and that's spiritually too for us. So, but he can increase us in goods too. Yeah, he's gonna do that too, because it said, "My servant shall eat." You know,
but he's gonna get to a point where he's gonna remove our comforts, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are being prepped for destruction by getting a lot of shit right now. You know, so you can't expect, you know, to always get stuff, Jake, the way you want it. You know, we got to go the straight gate, man. Yeah. And a lot of Jake's not going to understand that until it's too late, man.
Yeah.
They're going to make it seem like we're supposed to be living some type of way. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to be happening right now, man.
And we talked about concentration camps, private prison. You think they got to feed you? You think it's in a law? Yeah, they got policies and all that, you know, but they don't really have to feed you, man. It's some of these worst prisons that's being flooded and shit and all kind of gruesome shit in that grimy shit, and they ain't done nothing about it. Shit, Flint, Michigan, they've been drinking muddy water since I don't know how long, man. They ain't just shit about that. The pipings, the care for the world, they don't give a damn. They don't have to do shit. They can say, if you don't want to live on my property, get out. Well, I want to sue you or try to sue you. Because they'll have something against you. Nobody got time. Jake don't got no power to really sue, man. Mm-hmm. He got to get lawyers. Got to make phone calls. Then he got to still continue to pay his rent. He got to still continue to eat. They make sure you don't have no power in this place. Go ahead.
Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee.
Whatsoever that's brought upon thee. Go ahead.
Take cheerfully.
Yeah, you got to have a courageous and raw spirit to have that. Because everybody, hey, when that trouble come, everybody ain't ready. Everybody don't got that raw spirit. They're gonna be like, they'll cry out.
Yeah. You already got people right now that's like already breaking down and having a fucking attitude about what the fuck we deserve to go through, man. You got people breaking down right now. It ain't even nothing started yet, man. So if you breaking down right now and you feeling like shit just ain't working out for you, and you're not taking that cheerfully, the Lord's not gonna fucking protect you in that day, man.
Cause hey, that's why Cain was such a base ass person. Cause he just had to make a sacrifice, bring the Most High sacrifice. And he said, "Why is our countenance falling?" Like, Israel is like always side face about little ass shit, man. Little ass shit. Tell the brother that, hey, you got to get your shit right, man. Don't be out there lollygagging and shit and talking to myself foremost. Don't be out there having fun like this is the kingdom, man. We get together, sip some wine, chop it up, have a bone every now and then, female every now and then, but you can't be like cuddled up like this is the fucking kingdom, man. Because it ain't. Because when they come in with them laws and your spirit is in a kingdom state, when they say taking cheerfully, they don't mean like you dancing on the ceiling like Lionel Richie. It means to understand that the Most High is dealing with you as a son, and that and you good when you with the Most High, man.
Yeah, that's why I said he put us here not for our hurt, man. You got to look at it as this is what's going. This is how we know the Lord's dealing with, like Quan said, like this is how we know that we're getting a chance to atone for our sins, man. In
a merciful state, because it could be worse right now. We could have, if Most High could have still had us in slavery, had them have us in slavery. Man. Imagine that, get beat, whipped, and all that. Because Jake be like, well, it couldn't have been me in slavery. You dumbass, they don't do it to where they do it gradually. Like they'll give you gifts in between those times. So you be like, yeah, I got lashed up and master let me off today or something like that. Or he gave me a key. He said, boy, you can sleep in the house today. You don't have to sleep out there in the field. So they know how to go back and forth to have Jake on the street. That's what they doing today. That's why you got happy Negroes in living in America, man. It ain't so bad, man. At least I'm getting a check. I got a stimulus check coming and I got my food stamps, so all the guy, I'm doing all right. Yeah, but it only takes one missing one check or missing one food stamp, you don't got no food at all, man. And they say it's against the law pretty much to have more than 2 weeks of groceries in your fucking house. Yeah. They're gonna be like, well, damn, who lives here? Why I got so many groceries like that, And they're gonna do that. It's called the Trump is doing that Insurrection Act. They're gonna start doing that too. Like they're gonna start lessening to where you can't have too many people in the house, man. 2 people per house or whatever. So you gotta be ready for that, man. Go ahead. We told you draconian laws are coming, man. Absurd laws, like you be like in your mind, you be thinking that don't make no sense. They don't give a damn. They're gonna still exercise that shit. Well, yeah. Well, you're gonna have to prove you're gonna have to have a passport, you're gonna have a digital ID, and you're gonna have this. Well, I was born here though. Well, we don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. This is what you gotta do with new American policies, man. Go ahead. And be patient. Be patient. That's what it means, patient. Suffering. That's why when you go into a hospital and you're a patient, you're suffering up in there. If you weren't suffering, you'd be let go, right? You wouldn't be in the hospital. They call you a patient because you have to have patience to go through those surgeries. Most High is surgically preparing us for what's coming. So you hurting, you know what I'm saying? Most High is sewing you up. You've been wounded and shit, or you've been wounded, and you have an illness. We have illnesses within us, man. We have a sickness within us. Sickness of thoughts, our own thoughts. Sickness of, damn, I deserve better. You don't really deserve shit, man. Unless, you ask the Most High and beg the Most High and say, yeah, you are a power, Most High. You said you would do this for your servant. That's the only mouthpiece you got with the Most High. Is that you promised us, Most High, I'm your humble servant. Can I have, whatever you pray for, go ahead. But he like the fences, when he was talking to the son, oh no, you shit, son. I got a roof over your head, and I got some life lessons to tell you. All that walking in your shoes and carrying you, I don't have to do none of that shit. You was nursed from your mother, and I get it. Jacob's born in some hellish, man. Jacob's born in some hellish conditions. I ain't gonna lie. Born in hell, born in the ghetto, poverty, no father, no mother, foster homes, drugs. We know all that's the operation of so, but you can't. But y'all end up loving the so-called white man. Y'all end up defending him, wanting him to make it and shit. But y'all talk about all this oppression. Go ahead.
When thou art changed to a lower state.
Yeah, you change to a lower state. First you're doing good, and then you be like, oh shit, I lost my job. Oh shit, I lost my car. You can't hate brothers because of that. That's your own shit you need to handle. And you still got to respect elders, brothers, even in your low condition. Yep. Especially starting with the Most High, Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. You need to respect that even in your low condition, man. Because a lot of people that fell out of the truth because they felt like they wasn't getting their due and shit. Like, hey, man, I've been in the truth like 10 years and I ain't even called an elder yet. I ain't even called, you know what I'm saying? Brothers, like, I don't know, they act like I don't even exist and shit. But maybe you don't because you disappeared. Maybe you wasn't really there in the first place. Go ahead.
Keep going.
So your lower state, Joe, let's get Joe. He kept his integrity, man. It's hard, and it ain't easy keeping your integrity, man. Like I said, when you in front of bosses, let's say you go to a meeting at your job and it's nothing but bosses in there, that's intimidation, you know? You're not strong, man. You be like, damn, man. They owe me, man. Fuck this. And lash out and say, fuck y'all, man. Turn, you know what I'm saying? Lash out on them, you know, strike at your boss and shit. Go to jail and shit. You know? You're a troublemaker now, man. Go ahead.
This is Job. I went back a little bit. Job chapter 2, verse 7. Well, let me go to
and even with Peter when he cut off the dude, it was a gradual build-up. It wasn't just like he was just, you know what I'm saying? And he might got a little emotional, but he might just got fired up, man. Something was happening to where it was under a situation understood. These jakes, they just kill you. They just go to the trunk. Back then, prophets talked and I'm trying to understand them, and okay, this is really war. This is really like, we really got to go to war. Not like, oh shit, fuck, this nigga looked at me strange and shit. All that funny shit, man. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 2. I'm going to start at 1. Verse 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of Yahawah came to present themselves before the Lord.
Like the apostles say, we the Jobites. We the modern day Job. And we say that humbly, Most High will, because Job kept his integrity. Man. A lot of dudes ain't gonna keep their integrity when this shit go down. So, you know, go ahead.
When it says Lord, it's all caps, so it's talking about Yahawah.
Yeah.
And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord.
So it was talking about the sons of God, right? Came to present. So Satan is the son of God also on the left-hand side.
Yep.
So he do the Most High's bidding. So when you do came, Lord say that you have some evil coming at you, it ain't always Satan, man. Well, it's always the Most High, but if you're righteous, it's to strengthen you. If you're the wicked, it's to take your ass out. Because Satan takes your ass out. Satan do the bidding to take a wicked man out of earth because he's doing the bidding of the Most High.
And that's what Apostle Dahar was talking about. He sent an evil spirit on Saul. At the same time, he sent a righteous spirit to David, man.
Yep. And what that evil spirit that was on Saul, it said that it came from the Most High.
It
came from the Most High from above.
So that's why I said take it cheerfully, because he's sending the danger. Take it as if he's testing you for your faith. So if you're already bugging out right now, you're gonna make it, man.
He was trying to kill David, man. He threw a spear at David and shit. He was getting emotional and shit. He got so emotional that at the end of the day, he wanted his comrades to kill him, but they wouldn't do it. And he fell up on his sword like purposely to kill himself, basically. Go ahead. So that's a coward move too, to give up and say, I'm gonna just kill myself. I'm just stop doing where I have something happen to me. So
that's basically what you're doing if you stop serving the tabernacle, man. That's basically what you're doing.
Your own sword.
Falling upon your own sword, because this is the sword, man. And you basically condemning yourself, giving up, man.
Yep.
You know, so we gotta endure, man.
That's even one of the most highest eyes.
Yeah, we gotta endure. And that shows you that your faith wasn't strong. Like I said, you ain't gonna be defended in that day.
Because how can you be an example for your brother? Man, he's gonna be like, "Where's your example?" I didn't have one. I'm a little child, so I didn't have an example. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna look at different people that I put ahead, I put in charge. Go to them.
So all that these Christians talk about Satan was cast out of heaven and whatever went with him or whatever, that don't make no sense.
The coming forward by y'all, Shalom, y'all, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Atham. Brother that's watching, tuning in.
Shalom. Yeah, but you know, like he wouldn't have came up there to present himself from the Lord there. If he was so-called cast out, no. The Lord was talking to him.
And you're gonna see how much power that Most High got all power over Satan. Man. Go ahead.
Verse 2, and the Lord
said, if that was the case, it wouldn't have said we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We would have got tricked by Satan's devices if the Most High wasn't over Satan, man. He gave us the power and the knowledge, wisdom, understanding to be over this devil, over Satan. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou?
Whence comest thou? Guess what Satan been doing? Go ahead.
And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth.
Going to and fro in the earth. Go ahead.
And from walking up and down in it.
Walking up and down in it. Like, shit, what can I do? What can I do next, Most High? Like, you know,
and
who can I attack? Who can I take? You know?
That's how you know it's all Edom, man.
It's almost like you play those heroes. Every now and then you like playing the bad guy too. Because you get to do, you get to have freedom to just tear shit up. You know what I'm saying? And they paint it the wrong way. Like the good guys is always supposed to be these soft spoken and fluffy guys and shit. No, the harsh guys and the ones that's ready to do damage, those are the good guys. Yahawashi ready to do damage to America, man. To the wicked and shit, man. That's a good. He's the good Lord, the one they call Alashaya, demon-like power. He's the good Lord. Oh, good. That's what I say in the Christian church. Oh, good Lord, good Lord. Well, that's the one that does evil, man. That's the one that wounds and heals and what did it say? Kill and make alive.
And he put that spiritual demon Satan in the Edomites, and they walking up and down in the earth, man. See, that's how he's here.
Thinking who devour
with his philosophies, his doctrine, his
power, his principles, his power, his lawmanship. So
they do, man.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
Have you considered my servant Job? He called Satan to get on Job. What would he say? My servant Job, right? And then what did he say next?
That there is none like him in the earth.
There's none like him in the earth. Satan was like, oh yeah, hey, this good. Like it's a project, an assignment. This is a good one, Lord. It's a good assignment to work on. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Why do Yahawah? Hey, Satan know Hebrew. He's the Lord's child on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Go ahead. Shit, when they took over the land, they thank God for taking over America.
Yep.
So that's the left-hand side child thanking the Father in heaven for taking over the children of Israel. Hey, even Esau said was blessed by his father Isaac, which the seed came through, which is the Israelites, us. And the Most High separated seeds, but he still got blessed from Isaac. He said, I'll give you the sword and the dwelling of the planets of earth. He said, do you have a blessing for me, oh Father? And that was Yahawashi, Isaac. So it was kind of
basically Satan asking for, permission
in the flesh and blessing from the Father. And his son Yahawashi, which is Isaac, played the role of Isaac.
Because the Lord said, Yahawashi said that the Heavenly Father won't give his glory unto another. So anything that's got to do with Israelites or people getting seed lines split, anything doing with that, man, it's Yahawashi, man. Yep. It's always him. Even when the split happened, that's how we know he was solid.
Yep. I was gonna say. Most High did that. Yahawashi through Yahawashi.
No, when the tribe split up, man.
Uh-huh. And he used him to bring the tribe together.
Yep.
Go ahead. Yep.
A perfect and upright man.
A perfect and upright man. You be thinking like, yeah, he's gonna be the richest man alive because if Most High find favor, Most High. I know you ain't gonna touch Job. Like he's good, man.
Yep.
He's doing the right thing. He's upright. He's skewing people. Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, and that fear of Yahawah.
See, when that happens in the Christian world, they think they think that's oh, the devil is out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Most High sent Satan upon you, and you handled it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You didn't take it cheerfully. You didn't take it as a test to prove your faith to it, man.
You didn't lash out.
You took it as like,
what's the prophet?
Yeah, you got offended and shit. That's what's gonna get your ass killed out here.
That's
man.
why y'all was saying, he that is offended and be opposed to him that is offended.
That'll get your ass killed out here, man.
Yeah, you got Most High, he's heavy on attitudes, man. Go through the scriptures, man. He always said, why has our countenance fall? He said, oh, this man, if you do well, you will receive well. You know, your behavior. Most High in the mannerism. That's why he said he saw in Jacob, he had different mannerisms. So you got to fix your attitude. Go ahead.
So fear Yahawah and escheweth evil.
He escheweth evil, man. This somebody, hey, man, he feared Yahawah and he escheweth evil, man. And they're saying like, whoa, this is a good one. It's like, you got projects you like, you work on something that you like to do, somebody, if you're a songwriter and somebody say, I got a new beat for you, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna have a nice song for this one. As I say here, Most High give them assignments. and the angel. Like the angel said, you want me to go down there as a lion spirit? Lord, hey man, I can boil up some good lies, Lord. I can put some good deceit on them, make them believe this. Make them go that way. Go ahead. That's why another reason why Most High said, "Don't be afraid." He won't give you anything that He said He will give you words in your mouth that your enemies shall not gainsay.
Yeah, and He said He wasn't going to give us more than that we couldn't handle, man. So when you taking that and being all having complaining and feeling like this so much of a problem, it'll take the spirit off you, man. Now you out here hating the problem.
The day you supposed to go out and teach, like I lost my job, I ain't going out. No, you go out and team break. Yeah, man. Fuck all that, man.
Get out there and get that work done.
Yep.
Keep your integrity, regardless, man.
Yep. We gotta look up that word integrity too in the blue letter.
Yep.
And read that in the NLT too when we get done with this Job.
That verse 2.
Yep.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
All right. And still he holdeth fast his integrity.
Hold it fast his integrity. Go ahead.
Although thou movest me against him,
though you move me against him. Go ahead.
To destroy him without cause.
That don't mean that Satan is all of a sudden over the Most High. The Most High, I was saying that, it's like he gives his sons things that they have.
Yeah, and he's talking to it in a form of where it's kind of like a movie, so you can get it. Yeah. He's just saying it like that so you can understand what's going on, man. Satan already knows what's going on, man. He knows what he's coming to do, to present himself to the Heavenly Father, do what? His will. He ain't coming there to be like, oh, I'm coming here because I got my own shit or whatever. Like, no, man. Let me look at the integrity first. Or do you want me to
you can go ahead and look it up.
All right, going to it right now. Integrity, all right. A little windy out here today.
You looking at blue letter, right?
Yep.
Go ahead. Yeah, it says thy. It's really thigh. Shit,
Yeah.
Thigh. Thama.
Thama?
Yeah.
Thama. Yeah, it's Thama. That's how you say integrity. No, and it says innocence.
Innocence. Go ahead.
You know, and then it just says integrity.
And that word is deeper than people like the innocent in this world. It's whoever perish being innocent, you know. There's a different level of innocence. Like you know what I'm saying? You hold your integrity. Like if they put you in a precinct, you gotta be like, I'm a man of God. I hold my integrity. I'm innocent. I don't care what y'all say, man. We saw you doing this. You look suspicious. I don't care. I'm a man of God, man. So whatever y'all fucking do, man. Most High gonna get y'all. Go ahead.
Then it says completeness. When you go into the root word of it, completeness.
Completeness. You want to complete the task. Like it's still some burrows you gotta jump over to this shit. You gotta complete the assignment. See that do it to the end, the same shall be saved. If you don't do it to the end, you ain't gonna be saved, man. The hell with these Christians are talking about. They talking out the side of their mouth. They didn't learn the Christian doctrine of America and shit, not the true Christianity. So everybody believe that what did it say? Innocency, everybody believes that it's like acting Christian, being nice. That ain't what it means. So you keep your integrity through completeness of your trials, man. Like, okay, I completed that assignment. I'm glad that's over with. And Most High let you rest for a little bit. There's another, it might be smaller than the other one, you know. You might just be like, have to pay a traffic ticket, like, and it double. You be like, oh shit. And it lose money from your pocket, but you like, hey, it's better than that, than something else.
Yep. And it could be smaller or bigger. It can go either way, depending on whatever. Just like with Daniel, the second time he was throwing the lion's den, he had to wait in there for 6 days, man. First time it was just overnight, man. And sometimes you have to wait a little longer, man.
And remember, we mentioned in the lion's den, they didn't feed the lions, so they got an orchestrated mindset of how to come about you when they want to get you.
Yep.
They made the lions hungry so they can say, hey, they gonna definitely tear them up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And then and you got to think, before he got thrown in there, when they had him jailed, they weren't feeding him because they thought he was just gonna get in there and get ate. So he had to suffer, man. And then another word for it is simplicity.
Simplicity, man. You know, you gotta be simple about, okay, it's just Most High doing. He want me to learn something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be kind of like a child, man. Like, I'm learning something from this. You can't be, let me out, fuck this shit. I ain't supposed to be fucked. I'm a man of the Lord. Again, and you're supposed to stay calm, like, hey, man, I'm a man of the Lord, man. And hey, you know, I have to get my shit together, do this and that, take care of business here and there. And then they when they see you come out of there, wherever situation you're in predicament, they're gonna be like, damn. Yeah, we didn't infect them and shit. Yeah, and they be moved by that shit, man. Like, oh shit. And just like the Slocky, but just like when they said the fourth man in there, they said the stench didn't even come, the burner didn't come out of clothes, and they said, oh, they feared the God of Daniel. They said, oh, this man came out unscathed, unburned and all that, man.
That's Isaiah. What it say, when thou goest through the waters, I'll be with you. And when I goes through the flame, it should not burn, you should not be burnt. So we ain't destroyed, we're not fazed by it. Oh, and then like what Yahawashi, remember when he was on the boat and everything got crazy out there with the disciples on there. The disciples, they tripping, like, oh, they go down there, Lord, we're gonna die out here. Lord, he sleep, he calm, he sleep through the storm, you see? So that's how we supposed to be.
Like that, he was with him, so why are you tripping, man?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he said, he even said that because this is them knowing that Lord got power. And, you know what I'm saying? And they still getting the faith. Yeah. So you know that those waters is heavy, man.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like because it's almost like you don't want to convict yourself to where you'll take yourself out. Like, damn, man, I'm not perfect. So the Most High could, because he can slay you whether you perfect or not, for any reason. So you might as well believe that, hey, you're doing a good job.
They was probably seeing 50-foot waves and everything. So they was like, one of the apostles like, hey man, go in there, wake up Yahawah.
They see the whole tsunami, a damn tsunami coming up.
And you said that because you know, KRS One had a song called "That's the Sound of the Beast." Yeah, but that's what they do. They sound those alarms and get you afraid. They said tsunami for every state. You can't be like, oh Lord, Lord.
Because that's what they dare for you. They dare to see if you're gonna make a hasteful decision, so the Lord can destroy your ass.
That's how you know it's the Most High giving them the power to control the weather, because that's the test of your faith too.
Yep.
Because hey, this man blowing their brains out. Oh man, we're gonna die today. It's a tsunami. I might as well take myself out. But you didn't stand and say, you know what, Most High protect me. And if it's my time, it's my time. But you better pray and hope the Lord keep you safe and the brothers safe and whatever brothers going through. And you got other brothers praying for you too. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go back to that Job 2:3 in the NLT. And at the top it says Job's second test. So this is the second test.
We'll start at 1.
Start at 1.
Yeah.
All right. So Job 2 verse 1. One day the members of the heavenly court came again to present themselves before the Lord, Yahawah.
Yeah. And I like how they worded it with courts, man.
Yep.
Everything's a council, man. You know, when we come together, it's a council. Even if we just relaxing and chopping it up spiritually, it's a council.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And the accuser, Satan.
The accuser, that's what Satan means, adversary, but the devil means accuser, false accuser. The accuser, the so-called white man, is the accuser. And that spirit can hop on a man too. That's an accuser. That's why I said with these women too, Satan can hop on these women in a minute and claim that you raped them when you talking to them and shit. So you gotta be careful with that too, man. Everybody's trying to get for their game, get for the gain of things, man. They trying to come up because this world is falling down. So they trying to have some kind of power, some kind of relevance in this world. Even the gays are coming together and creating a gangster, and becoming gang members, gang members and shit. Out there raping and robbing people, making people holding them against their will and shit. Big ass niggas, ain't no feminine ass niggas. Big ass niggas that are gay men.
Yep. The accuser Satan came with them.
Accuser Satan came with them. Go ahead.
Verse 2, where have you come from? The Lord asked Satan. Satan answered the Lord, Yahawah.
It's almost like it reminds me of Adam when he said, why is thou naked? The Lord already knew. He's just seeing what he was gonna say. He was like, yeah, and Adam said, I hid myself. You gotta go ahead and be honest. Like, yeah, you can't keep trying to, hide from your affliction. Like you be trying to dodge like, damn man, I'm gonna have to face counsel, or I'm gonna have to pay these bills. You can't keep putting your bills aside and shit. Next thing you know, they're gonna come have a warrant out for your arrest and shit.
And what we were saying when he asked Adam that, he wasn't saying like he was actually naked. He just he basically, blended in with the other nations and philosophies. Yeah, man. He didn't have his integrity.
He didn't have the spiritual covering of the Most High. Most High said even they ask of they go down to Egypt and they ask of help, but not of my covering. Like Moses, Most High was sent by Moses. Yet these niggas are going out to get help from these, and like even in MTV, if you would ask Most High, he would have told you no. Like the apostles, the Father treat them as a father. They have the voice of the Most High, so they told you not to get the jab. Look at how many people didn't die from that shit. So if you would have asked the fathers, they would have said, "Don't take that." Ask the apostles, they say, "Don't take that." About them on TV, don't take that. Ask the fathers about Egypt, he said, "Don't go down there," or he might send you down there. He told Moses to go down to Pharaoh as a god. Moses like, hey, I don't know about the Pharaoh got a whole army.
I was just wanting to murder him. That's what the Lord said. Moses wanted to murder. He said, "Go in there and tell him what I said, man." And a lot of people don't tell you that when the plagues were happening, he wasn't really outside of there, man. He was in there with him. That's how he was able to talk to him. He said, hey, Moses, you got to get this plagues off us, man. How you going to do that if he wasn't fucking in there, man? He wasn't standing out there somewhere away from the shit. He was in the storm with him. Like this is what the Lord's gonna do to y'all, man.
And there's no excuse because what the Most High say? The Most High said, "I'll send my brother Aaron with you, your brother Aaron with you." So you ain't got no excuse. You're solo and you don't know if you ready to go out there and camp, but Most High wake a person up like, "Hey brother, I'm looking for somebody in the area." There you go.
Yeah.
Then you got to get out there, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then Satan answered Yahawah, "I have been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on."
Yeah, and watching everything that's going on, like a so-called white man, he watching everything that goes on.
That's why he called him Big Brother.
Yeah, he got cameras and shit. He got policemen on every corner and shit. You know, he's watching you, and the smallest thing can get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You in a circle of worldly people too long, and somebody have some dope on them or whatever, a gun on them. They gonna say they gonna run and they say you was with that crowd. You know? That's why you got to cut it short. With you know what I'm saying? You got to get in and get out like the Matrix, man.
Done.
You know. Go ahead.
Done. Verse 3. Then the Lord asked Satan, "Have you noticed my servant Job?"
Have you noticed him? Like you didn't walk to and fro, but
Since you said you've been observing everything.
Yeah, you didn't notice him.
So that's how you know he already know. You already knew that he was out there, man. He is the finest man.
But they asked this woman, this news woman, our congressman woman. They said, "Do you know about the Israelites?" She said, "Yeah, I know very well the Israelites." That was a woman in a high seat, a government high seat. So you know Trump know about us. You know, Putin knows about us. So y'all, you can't go acting around like nobody knows shit. Everybody knows us now. You know.
Just like Elder Kazaki said. He said, what was that yesterday? He did it live. He like, don't think, you know. He said we're known in our cities.
Yeah.
You know, around where your area.
Make it seem like nobody don't know.
Like we're like people in your area in your city. They know who you. We're known.
Yeah.
They might not, you know, say it, but they know.
Yeah. So if they see you doing some nigga shit the next day, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, he ain't supposed to be in his life. You ain't even supposed to eat swine. You're not supposed to be smoking this shit."
Yeah, like the police, they know who the fuck they are. Yeah.
So that's why the Quran was saying a couple months ago. I remember something he said even the Lord be watching you at work, how you act around the heathens. And that's Satan going to up and down the earth, watching you how you being everywhere. You ain't getting away with nothing.
Yeah.
He's making sure people has got their eyes on you, man.
Even like the boss says, agents in the camps.
And
they watching.
There's a dude right here. He said he's from Shawnee, trying to see about come to the camp. But what we're gonna say is, if you're gonna come to the camp, you need to be doing videos every day, bro, because that's what you got to get prepared for. I'm just saying, if you're not doing it just to, put that out there, man. Be doing videos every day and make sure you got some knowledge on you. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself built up and start doing, go do your own camps and stuff and get yourself, show yourself,
We don't know. All them comments, we don't know who they are, man.
Yeah, that's where
you could be a cop, an agent, or whatever, man.
That's where you start from, So, that's just it's decently done in order, man.
We in hell, man. We in the belly of the beast, man.
So,
go ahead.
I just want to throw that out there. So we just want to make it seem like we just ain't seen it. So he is the finest man in all the earth.
Finest man of all the earth. He's made, basically he's refined. He's polished. Those got it together. Go ahead.
He said it's only 3 weeks ago. Well, just build your back up, take notes, man. You just continue to learn. And then, when the spirit comes on you, get enough knowledge, go out there and teach it. Get yourself known out there, man. There's levels to it, man. It's a level to it. But it says, he is blameless, a man of complete integrity.
Blameless, man. What did it say? Be blameless. Because we're going to be blamed. Like even with going back to Nero, he blamed the Israelites. The Yahawashi was even numbered among the transgressors. So the world is going to blame us. They're going to try to put a blemish on us. But be blameless in the spirit and the Holy Spirit, man. With your brothers, be blameless, man. And Yahawashi, be blameless. Like, I done everything that you wanted me to do, Lord. Like that even guy, he said, I done everything that you wanted me to do, Lord. He said, but basically give up your riches, all that I have, and he couldn't do that. So you can say like, man, I think I'm ready. I think man, they like that one thing that holds you back. Like it's certain things that people like before they join the troop. Yeah, I could do all that, but I don't know about this. I don't know about like, women being under us. I don't know about, saying I smoke weed, so I think Most High wouldn't even be mad at me. Well, all right, that's you. Go your own journey, but it's going down, man. Go ahead.
Oh, and what it say, he was blameless, right? That proves that he's of the elect. Because what it say in Revelation 14 about the 144,000, it said that they were blameless before him, and in that mouth found no guile. You see, so that
having that doctrine.
How the Most High described it. He was an upright man. That's what spirit of the holy men are in. And you always want to be in that spirit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be let me talk to you, man. Somebody offer you some drugs, something is evil and shit, and you do it. Man. Go ahead. Or underage girl come up to you, I want you to take me home or something. You do it. You done, man. Use your wisdom and be alert and with it, the apostle. And elders say, bishops always say, be diligent, be observant, circumspect. Go ahead.
He fears Yahawah and stays away from evil
and get taking spiritual advice from the brothers. Job's whole family came against him. You know what I'm saying? His friends and shit mocked him and all that. His wife came against him and shit. Go ahead.
Well, stays away from evil, and he has maintained his integrity.
So
this is his second text. He's already been proven to maintain his integrity, and the Lord was still going to try him more. That's how it's going to be with us.
That's why David said, try the reins of my heart. And the inner core of things, man. Go ahead.
Even though you urge me to harm him without cause.
And so that means everything that happens doesn't have to have a reason, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It is a reason. They don't have to have a reason. Like, they could just come at you for no reason. You're like, man, you'd be like, Lord, why did this happen to me? I didn't even do nothing. I'm serving you. I'm doing good. I'm been on the highways, byways doing videos, but it's like the strength in you, like we said earlier, John, you said earlier, the strength in you to exercise your authority. I mean, exercise your integrity. And
if I may, Job, when you read about what he went through, man, he went through way like the shit we going through here over here in Babylon, man. Hey, Job went through like we might not even been able to handle that. And it's in these bodies, not in these bodies. Well, maybe, but because through the strength, like I said, through Yahawashi, we can do anything.
The Most High know we grew up in a watered down world.
We could do age.
So he knew we was.
There you see,
he knew, there was a lot of stuff taken away from us spiritually because of our the breakdown of slavery and our upbringing and all that. So he helps us strengthen us. He knows we weaken these conditions.
He just wants to see us give it all, man, and put all your integrity, all that you got into it, and he'll carry us the rest of the way, man. But you got to put it all in too, man.
So you know what? That's really like a mercy being shown by him, because we look, if we those men that we read about, the ancient prophets and apostles. Look, man, we've been through way worse than we going through now. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't shit.
No.
And and like I said, that's mercy. He's showing mercy because he put us through way worse, than what we going. So this is a light affliction, like the scripture say, man.
It's also said in the scripture, don't return to the beggarly elements. So the Most High, when he calls you out of these beggarly elements, you become refined, you become polished to that, you can hold yourself accountable to a certain degree with the Most High. Like, I'm doing good, Most High, and then he'll sharpen you even more. And then you'll even do better, right? Like, by the time the shit go down, you be like, you ready for it. Go ahead.
You want to keep it in the NLT or go King James? Okay. Job chapter 2, verse 4, NLT, Satan replied to the Lord, a skin for skin, A man will give up everything he has to save his life.
Yeah, because he's gonna put boils on just some. You know, when you start to see boils on you, oh man, I'm losing it, man. I'm fading away. I'm deteriorating and shit. Go ahead.
And you see what he said? He said a man would give up everything to save his life. And what did Yahawashi say? He said, "He that saves his life shall lose it."
Yup.
And he that, for my sake, loses his life shall gain it.
And I'm not saying this is a breakdown, but it's funny that they trying to put it under your skin. It's MOTB.
That's right. That's it.
You know
that's why. Yep. That's
so
it.
they gonna say, well, shit. If we offer them the world, offer them gifts and offer them things according to the access to our kingdom in the new world that we're making, he'll sell a soul for that. He'll lose integrity for that. Go ahead.
That's they promising.
They ain't trying to get their head.
The promise is going to heal sickness. The promise is going to make you superhuman.
Yeah. Or to get out of jail. Like, I know you got a sentence, but hey, take this ship. We can track you, so you can go anywhere you want, as long as we able to know where you are.
Oh yeah, man. So they're gonna get
a lot of
up, man.
Yeah,
man.
It's gonna be a lot of
in the army.
Yep.
You know, all these situations at a job. Oh, this is the finest job. The world is going down. The grinding is low, but this is the finest job, shit. But you have to have that MOTB.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But verse 5,
they ain't gonna call it the MOTB. They ain't even gonna call it the chip or nothing. They gonna package it up with a pretty name. They probably thinking about it now. Like, this is the new system of your own. Like, they do everything. This is your ID card, your own identification. No one can touch it. No one. This is your secret code. Don't share it with nobody, like they say on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it though. They got it and shit. Talking about nobody can have it. Y'all got this shit. Because when you lose your password, you gotta ask them motherfuckers for your own password. Go ahead.
Verse 5. But reach out and take away his health.
Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and take away his health. Like, all you gotta do is that jab. When people got sick, they ran to the hospital right away. Slightest cough. You've been coughing for years. I mean, the sickness come around. Now whatever happened there? Nobody gets sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that operation is gone. They'll probably bring it back around, but they'll transform it into something else.
Yeah,
but y'all fell for that shit.
They saying fuck all that. Now they just grab your ass and take you out the house and saying you got any warrants, your ass is gone.
Yep. And your sickness, and your sickness could be a threat. It could be a threat to society.
You know what I'm saying?
They could say your sickness is a domestic terrorist act because you terrorize the people with your sickness.
Oh man, they gonna be doing.
All kind of shit, man. Yeah, you better not cough and shit when you're in front of the judge and shit. Oh, get him out of here. He's a domestic terrorist. He coughed. Got a sickness. Go ahead.
So, but reach out and take away his health, and he will surely curse you to your face.
He'll surely curse you to your face. That's what they want us to do. Curse the Most High, saying that He don't exist. You better be careful about your words. They're gonna be like, do you believe in Yahawah, Yahawashi? You're gonna have to say yes.
In a way of cursing to his face, also, it's not taking your affliction correctly, man. That's basically saying what he's doing to you isn't for your well-being, man.
Right.
You can't think about it like that.
It says, what did it say? Rejoice when thou affliction comes to you. Rejoice. It even says in the scriptures, Psalms or Proverbs, I think even in Isaiah, it says, since you haven't come to serve the Lord with joy.
Yeah.
And the Lord could be harsh, man. But you still gotta be joyous.
It's a privilege to get our ass whooping early, Jake.
Yeah.
Later on, everybody's gonna be getting their fucking ass whooped way worse than this, man. And it ain't gonna count, man.
Yeah. And to keep us from that bullshit, like a lot of Jakes wanted to become football stars, NFL stars. You see what's happening in their asses. They in dresses in front of the fucking whole world. Lord, I'm glad you saved us from that. Because they worked on those people's minds. Man. When Jake came in, even with hip hop, they was hard as hell, man. They watered them down, got them in cocaine, put some women, a lot of women, and they became feminine. They effeminized them gradually. And that's what they know. They don't have to break you right away. They don't have to whip you. They ain't in the whipping state. They into they using their spiritual wickedness.
Yeah, mentally fucking your mind up, man.
Mentally fucking you up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And verse 6 is what the Lord said to him. He said, "All right, do with him as you please."
He said, all right.
All right.
So I said, all right.
He gonna do everything about, man. That's how he gonna do with us. Yep. That's why Job represents the elect, man.
Said,
Lord, when we are that number, man.
Do as you please.
Yep.
Do anything with them, you know what I'm saying? And that's how the Most High Spirit is. Even with the Sodomites, when they came against those, wanted to sleep with those angels, Lot offered his daughters, right, to them. And he said, you could do whatever you want to my daughters. Just don't come and try these men, these angels. Because the Most High have you as a throwaway, man. And that's how you women, you ain't nothing but used merchandise, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Most High don't look at you in a high regard and let you do for the prophets, let you do for his work. And you got to keep out the picture, really.
Yeah, you can't do that in the sense where now you feeling like, oh, well, I've been doing this for so long, I deserve this. How do you know?
Yep. Yeah.
How do you know
what you know?
How do we know what we deserve, man? We got to endure to the end to know what we're going to get, man.
You could still be working off your sentence in the past life.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You know how they try to give you two life sentences?
Yeah, man.
Well, now you could have been a follower of Jezebel.
And in every lifetime, most of the time, Eve done got it good, man.
Mm-hmm.
This probably the only time y'all probably been getting y'all damn ass whooped. It ain't even been that fucking long. So we don't want to hear that shit, man.
Yep. And still, y'all got an easy route of harlotry. Jake, when he comes to a low state, y'all act like we hurt because we're supposed to be men. We're supposed to uphold everything. Have the world on our shoulders.
Yeah, and we can't do that.
Yep.
Right now. We're in fucking captivity. But you in hell.
You could dress up and act pretty and shit and put on a wig and put on lipstick.
Yeah,
go out there and sell your ass, man. Yeah, and everybody wants your box. It can still feel like a prince. Why you think in the industry, these hoes and artists, they still feel like queens and shit, man. Even though that's what it means, but they still get credit. They still on a high level on that shit. They should be looked down as being a harlot. Like,
yeah, and you got some brothers that are well more fortunate than off, but like it says, if you coming to serve the Lord, which is if you're a woman, that means you're coming to serve one of us. Prepare your soul too for temptation, man. To fall out of the damn truth because you feel like shit ain't working out your way. It's not gonna work your fucking way. This is the way it's the Yahawah, man. It's not gonna work your way.
You can't put words in the Most High's mouth. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now, you know,
yeah, go ahead.
Like you said, like look with Joe's wife. Read that part here. Okay, yeah, come.
Yeah. It's coming up. So Satan left the Lord's presence.
Yeah.
And he struck Job with terrible boils from head to foot.
It's almost like it reminds me of like when Esau said, the day of my father is at hand, I'm gonna slay my brother Jacob. Like soon as the father turned, it's like I'm left alone now. I'm going to slay him. Like the Most High ain't looking over me like he was. So and now he can get grimy and you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a spirit of conviction somehow. Even murderers got a spirit of conviction. Like, they turn themselves in sometimes.
Yep.
Well, why do murderers and serial killers hide bodies? Because they spirit is convicted. That's the Lord.
They know it's something wrong with it.
It's something wrong with it, man. Or Esau killed himself and his whole family because he know he ain't right in the head. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 8, Job scrapped his skin with a piece of broken pottery as he sat among the ashes.
Yeah. I'm sure it says in the scriptures, trying to, the boils, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
His wife said to him,
so now you can't wake up looking every day pretty and shit. You can't wake up every day. You can't talk to no woman no more because she's going to be like, hey, get away from me. So you can't be no player, no Mac right now. So that's how I kind of be looking the spirit to these women too. Yeah. They be like, as soon as you speak the word of the Lord, they're going to be, I got to get away from you. You talking that, you an Israelite? Yeah, I heard y'all the bad things about y'all. I got to get away from y'all. Yeah, that's what the woman said to Job. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it says, and his wife said to him,
his wife said it to his own wife. Who you been kicked? I'm pretty sure he had good times with her. Women make you feel good when you're in the bed. Get the box and shit. She got breasts to satisfy him. You know, she's warm. You know,
It's talking about that in Proverbs. The breast. That's what they was created for.
Yeah.
For us to be satisfied by. They ain't just on you.
These days, you try to talk to a woman, they think it's just like a damn like seventh wonder that we're trying to hit the box. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's there for the children, and then when you get when you go up to heaven, and it's there for the man. Shit, you're the nurser of the world. Everybody get your titties. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the concubine, just like the concubines that we get, those titties belong to us. That ass, those titties, that box belong to us. You know, we get all that, man. Like, you choose who you gonna get with and all that.
That shit is gonna be proportioned.
That's why.
Okay, between brothers.
Yeah.
You heard me? And in the kingdom, even the heathens is gonna have multiple wives. Everybody's gonna have multiple wives.
Why you think before you got with a man, your father was your supervisor? It was still a man over you. Why you think
and the Lord is gonna say only a small portion of boxes on this side?
Small, and
I care about boxes.
Exactly, like Apostle
care about that.
Apostle Why said he said most of them women gonna come from the other side of the
earth, man. So a lot of women are like America, bitter, man.
Yeah, they bitter
as fuck,
and they complain about anything. Bitch, break a nail,
feel some type of way about.
She feel like you can stab her like 20 times. Break a nail. Oh, you made me break my nail. Go ahead, man.
And his wife said to him, "Are you still trying to maintain your integrity?
Are you still trying to maintain?" Have y'all ever seen The Fly? I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie. I don't think I've seen that.
No, not yet. You
gotta watch that. He turned into a fly, metamorphed into a fly. You know how nasty a fly looks. Even stages of metaphor, the maggot and all that. And his wife still was down with him. That ain't the black woman. So
she down
a couple of dollars.
That wasn't no black woman. That was a white woman, Edomite woman.
See, that's why no black woman.
Yeah.
She would have been out the door.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, man.
Unless he got the money.
Hey, you'd be surprised with how far these women of other nations go with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
If he was a fly like that and got that money, she might have reconsidered. Yeah. But see, if we say we fly, you know, like I'm a fly human being. We the flyest people on the earth. So I don't give a damn. Where's the money? I don't give a damn if you're the prince of power. Where's that money at? Where's your kingdom at? That's what the heathen at, and he might say, "Where's that God?"
That's how our people are. They like, I don't want to be talking. Let's talk about some land. Yeah. Let's talk about some money.
Yeah.
But we giving you the only thing that's going to be valuable in that day, man. This is the money. This is
wisdom is better than rubies.
Yeah. And whatever land whatever land you're gonna get out here is gonna get you.
They don't understand the concept of the Most High. It says, "I'll make a man more practical, go through his affliction."
Yep.
So if you hold your integrity, you should be like, "Damn, my babe went through that and still standing." Look at you. You broke. You in prison. You're down. You lost your job, but you ain't waited. This is a day after. Right. You ain't just wait, and my Lord will increase me. Now then they cry out like, "Damn, I should have kept you." I should have.
Joe's wife, if she would have stayed down, cause either she left or
got the whole kingdom with him, man.
If she either left or Job got rid of her ass. It don't say that. It don't go into detail.
Say that.
But I'm pretty sure she didn't stay down with him. But if she would have stayed down, look what he got at the end.
Yeah, and that shows how important it was to the Lord. It fucking wasn't. That's why he didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
Everything had to do with Job. It had nothing to do with his wife. He just like, whatever he do after that, it ain't fucking matter.
And see, Job
was not even the point.
Yeah. And Job was a wealthy man, right? Before that.
Yeah, he was
Lot was wealthy. Abraham and Lot was wealthy. Then what the Most High said, Sodomites in the land, I'm about to destroy it. What did Lot's wife say? She turned back. You know, and Lot was like, "Look, man," Abraham told Lot, "Look, this," and they, because they didn't want to feud against each other because that was his nephew, right? Yeah. And he said, "Hey, man, this land is not big enough to hold our possessions and stuff. So you go over there. You go that way. You pitch those tents Sodom. I go to Hebron." But they didn't want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because they was kind of. Most I said, "Leave that shit. It's not valuable. Pitch your tents toward it." So
So
Like, so they let, and the wife looked back and turned into a killer assault.
and those are examples that's showing us that these women they gonna fall before a man will.
Yeah.
But before a man fold, you women gonna jump ship first.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
why
be the first ones.
switch the fuck up.
Yeah.
And that's why Solomon even said out of all his wives, he found none. None of them that were righteous or right.
Yeah,
None of them, man. He found none of them that really could uphold their integrity, man. You know?
And he had 3 concubines.
He had virgins. All his wives were
Virgin concubines.
So how much more women here at this day, and you ain't no virgin and shit.
And they think
you gonna fold like a motherfucker. You gonna need us.
And they think we don't want to hit. If some virgins cry out to us saying we got our, you don't think we can choose them before a lot of these women?
Yeah, man.
It's a man that I ain't never been with.
And like that one dude who had that dream. He was talking about how some of these women were asking certain men that was out here, take us with our babies. He said, I don't want that. I don't want that baby because I don't know what comes with that baby because of who the father is.
Right.
And so, and some of them, he said, some of the women were leaving their baby to get saved.
Ooh.
That's how you women gonna be out in that day, man.
Oh,
so a lot of y'all, man,
and they gotta do it. They gotta do it anyway. Cause they be doing that anyway.
A lot of Jake, a lot of them, Jake. You don't want to just trust these women, man. We got to keep ourselves separate. Really, just sit our ass down, man.
I'm like,
yeah, man.
I'm like the apostles. Hey, these so-called black women, y'all out of there. If y'all, well, you know, you got exceptions like so-called black women that's in the truth.
It's a few sisters.
And then you got some of them too. Yeah. A lot of y'all got to get right too, man. Yeah. I mean, not get right, but stay in order, man.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Joe's wife was considered a sincere woman in the truth, man.
Because he is skewed evil. So he man. It's all for it. Go ahead and choose. Yeah. She said, what did she say?
She said, curse Yahawah and die.
Curse Yahawah and die, man.
Like, hey, boy,
get all this.
All that shit. And like for what? What's that gonna help?
That's basically saying,
what the fuck is that gonna help?
That's like all them Israelite women that been in the truth, and they said the reason I left the truth, Hebrew Israelite. You basically saying what she's saying: curse the Most High, leave your faith, leave you doing the work, leave you believing in the Most High, because these worldly people, they don't believe in God, because through the integrity or through the suffering and all that, they disappear, man. Yep. You let a Christian go through the man, I stopped being a Christian, man, because I wasn't prospering, man. Yeah, because they didn't talk prosperity of God only.
And then they get mad because Lord ain't dealing. Like one of my family members, like my dad, he say, I was briefly, going into like faith. I spoke about faith briefly to him. He like, man, that shit don't work. I tried it because he used to be in the Christianity. And he's like, man, that shit don't work. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you can't see, Lord, they don't get their way. A lot of these jakes out here, they throw a fit. And shoot, they just they turn their back on.
You know why? A lot of times it don't work for Jake because it's not they ask them this. It's not faith based.
Yeah,
it's really because what you want, yourself, what you want personally. Have you prayed for Israel? Have you prayed for the elect? Have you prayed that all the righteous men will get delivered from the unjust? Have you prayed about that? Maybe he could. Increase. Have you asked for the increase of your faith? Because Jake wants substance. It says what it say, substance of things hoped for.
Yeah.
You ain't got it yet. He want a new. Close my eyes. I prayed and I have faith. You ain't got to call you.
We got everything that we need in this truth, man. Yeah. And Jake feel like he's still without something, like he's still missing something. Yeah. And that's what we fall out. Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of these Jake, they think they got faith, but they really don't.
They don't.
Hey, cause what in the scripture, what Paul even said that not all men have faith.
No.
So that cuts that Christianity bullshit. They think they got faith. You don't even know what faith is. Really. They don't really have faith. Wonder why. Yeah, go ahead.
We talked about the saga, but we talked about the completeness of things. And then it said, by faith, Noah did that. He had to build the ark. Who's gonna be out there prophesying that long and then still hold and still have their faith? Because he had to complete his assignment.
And when it was like 100 or how much?
For that faith to be recognized, for that faith to be complete. So the Most High he don't owe you nothing, man. Because a lot of our people enjoy the sinful world. They enjoy sinful flesh. They enjoy
they believe the world owes them something. This is our punishment, Jay.
You know?
he trying to word.
This is our punishment, Jay. We're not here to be comforted, okay? The only way we're to be comforted is knowing that we're the only ones getting our ass whooped, and it's actually going to be for our good later. Everybody else is going to go through some shit, but their stuff is going to be, and their latter end is going to be in shame, man.
Oh,
they're going to perish in shame.
So
any of us, even if we don't make it, we're going to perish in righteousness, man, if we die.
And
we're gonna come back, man.
Which it says to our enemies account as what did it say? They counted
our death for shame.
For shame.
That's what they gonna think it is. But they gonna realize they was wrong, Jay.
Yep. Because they don't believe in the spirit world.
Yeah,
Most High gonna show your ass.
And that's what we say. Hey, this is exactly what it's talking about. If you don't know how to take your correction, which is love, this is what we're going through. Is the Lord showing us that He loves us. Yeah. If you don't look at it like that, then you basically cursing the Lord to His face.
And that's why y'all gonna find out the spirit is stronger than the flesh. That's what it says, right? And the way that these people war against us, even our own people, even our own women, they use flesh against us. Like they call the cops and shit, or they use their family against us and shit. They want something carnal to happen and shit, and then act like we ain't got no power. That's okay, because when the Most High judges your ass, He's gonna judge your ass. Go ahead.
It's verse 10. But Job replied, "You talk like a foolish woman."
You talk like a foolish woman, man. We know what a fool is. A foolish woman.
Yep.
He didn't even really call her a fool. He said, "You talk like a fool," because he basically said, "I taught you better than that."
Yeah. And that's how most of these women gonna be. They gonna be riding with you the whole damn time, like you just the best guy in the world. And then as soon as some shit don't go their way or something ain't going right, then it's fuck you. Yeah. Bye. All right, well, bye then. That's basically what she said to me. Man, fuck all that. I'm tired of this. He said, all right. He said, should we accept only good things from the hand of Yahawah?
Only good things? Like evil things come with the Most High too. Bad times come with, what do they say with marriage? Through thick and thin, better or worse. As soon as you get worse, they out the door. So that marriage shit was it was all bogus, man. Bullshit. That's why we don't go by that shit.
Come on, a vow. Bitch, I wish I would. Yeah. A vow. No.
And you know, a token. They're talking about a token. Where's the token of your virginity, man? Go ahead.
So, and never anything bad?
Never anything bad. You just want to go all good times and shit. Babe, sometimes we're gonna have to struggle. I don't know, but okay, I'm good for that. When the struggle come around, I thought but you signed a, the tape is saying for good or hell, the struggles to death. What they say? No, death do till death do us part. That's what it really supposed to do, because you ain't supposed to marry another man unless your husband dies. So that they got that right to death do us part.
Yep.
But they split before that. When you're dead in the pocket, go ahead.
Then it said, and so in all this said nothing wrong, man.
Said nothing wrong. He's like, you talking foolish. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
you talking foolish, man.
And you know what happened right after that? His brother showed up for him, man. 3 of his friends showed up for him, man. They showed up for him, man.
And you know what did he say in the book? I forgot what chapter it is. Job said, "My companions are dragons and owls." You know, that's a dark saying for brothers that's on. Well, because you got levels in this knowledge, the levels of knowledge in this truth, man. You come from those that have milk. That need milk, and then you got level up to an owl, and then you level up to a dragon. The dragons are the apostles, man. So he said, "Them are my companions." Which is the brothers, man. So hey, when you go into word companion, hey, there you go.
That's twofold too, because your friends that you thought was your friends they become dragons, and you know what I'm saying?
Yup. They become that too.
They become dragons and Halal.
Yup.
So you be like, damn, man, I thought he was down. I mean, nah, when it came to integrity, like that bucket of chicken I get to, snitch on your homies in the world and shit.
Fucking folded.
They're gonna be like, you know, and Peter did that, but Peter, see, Most High was dealing with Peter. They say, what about Peter? But he's King David. Yeah. He can really do no wrong, but he'll still Most High send him through affliction. Yeah. Solomon, he wasn't unscathed. He had to go through that through Yahawashi. That suffering and pain. He didn't get away, but he was a king for a peace for 40 years. But
and that probably was the same thing that happened with us. Mm-hmm. You know, certain men, you know, if we are that man.
That's what with these women, you don't know who you was. You might be doing your sentence now.
Yeah, kind.
Where Most High gonna come down on your ass, and then you're an elect woman or whatever.
Yeah, kind.
Go ahead.
So Job chapter 2 verse 11, when 3 of Job's friends heard of the tragedy he had suffered.
How can we be the elect lest we go through suffering? How can a woman be the elect lest she go through suffering? You gotta go through something as a woman.
It said we joint heirs to the kingdom. So if you're gonna be with a man, especially let's say you get with a man, he was Jeremiah or one of these righteous men in that day, they gonna surely taste of that wrath, that cup, man. Because they ain't gonna sit next to Yahawashi. They ain't no weak ass men sitting next to Yahawashi. Ain't none of them no bitch ass men, man. All of them are going to go through some tough ass trials, man. Tragedies, man. You know?
And what did Ruth? What did she do? She got in line like shit.
Yeah.
She's a heathen, but she got in line like if the Israelite women don't want to do it, I'll do it. All right, yeah, I'm on my house saved.
Oh, you know.
Shalom to brothers, sisters on the combo. Shalom. Go ahead.
So it says they got together and traveled from their homes to comfort and console him.
Yeah. And the moral of the stuff, and we almost wrapping up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Phelez, the Temanite, Bildad, the Shuhite, and so far the Namathite. When they saw Job from a distance, they scarcely recognized him.
That's how bad he was.
Man.
You know, and you could be in that state now. Like, you know, you could just come out of jail, whatever. You don't have your clothes. You looking bugged
you know,
out. Like you know how they look at us and when we're doing the work. He's like, I didn't recognize you.
And Job probably, you know, because they say he was rich. Yeah. He probably had, you know, like with king's clothes, nice jewelry, gold on. He probably had none of that on. Yeah, he was like, damn.
You got boils on your fingers and shit. You taking your rings off. Hey, even with John the Baptist crying in the wilderness with camels hair and eating locusts, they be like, is that John?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then it says, wailing loudly, they tore their robes.
Crying loudly. Oh man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They
see one of your kings and one of your brothers that you see him in a lonely day, man, bring the tears, man. Like, yeah. You know? Like, this is what they do with us, you know what I'm saying? See him in a concentration camp. Outside forbid we have to go through that, but then you see your brother, he ain't been eating, you know, a few days, and he's showing his ribs and shit. You're gonna be crying, man, like, damn, bro. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
They tore their robes and threw dust into the air over their heads to show their grief.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 13, when they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and nights. No one said a word to Job. They
was quiet, man. Like you know how you got that embodiment where you just can't speak, man.
Yep.
You can't eat, can't speak. You just in a zone. Like, this is some real ass shit.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No one said a word for Job.
No one said a word. Go ahead.
Word to Job, for they saw that his suffering was too great for words.
Too great for words, man. You know?
And a lot of women are not going to be able to do that. Suffer in silence with their man and shit, man. They're going to start complaining and shit.
They're gonna
bounce the fuck out.
A lot of them going to be like, I'm sorry, babe. They're going to take the seat up. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be able to do it. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I can't run out and get hip.
I got a precept to the
yeah, that was it too. So
this is Luke chapter 6, verse 21. this Yahawashi speaking. He said, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled."
You shall be filled. See, we're hungry. We're the children of Israel.
See, yeah.
Like, we don't, and it talking about, it could physical possessions,
Yeah.
so long we've been without knowledge, wisdom, understanding, been crying in the streets and shit.
Another way of hunger is that hunger for righteousness. Man.
There you go. That's it.
It's that hunger for righteousness.
We hunger. We look
hungry for the kingdom.
Well, like Peter said, and what's that? 2 Peter. We look for a kingdom that wherein dwelleth righteousness.
So blessed are the ones who are not trying to get the goddamn kingdom right now.
Yeah.
Not getting it. It's we're supposed to be in hell.
And Jake, if he, not all the kingdom, he said at least kind of go with a little bit of kingdom. He try to have his 1 foot in the world to try to get some of these goodies. Yeah, kind of. You either have all the way in or all the way out.
Yep. That's it. There's
one king. What is saying? It's only one kingdom, man.
One gate, one problem, man.
You ain't gonna. That's why the Most High said, y'all can't be two kingdoms. I got to bring y'all together. There ain't such thing as no two kingdoms. You either got American kingdom or you got the Israelite kingdom.
Yeah, and if you're thinking of a way where like this is just like the worst thing, just go back in the world. Just go back in the world.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's gonna
you feel like this suffering is too much.
They got Disneyland. They got shopping malls. They got credit cards you can max out. They got a lot of stuff in the world you can still enjoy yourself with. But just know that shit is closing. Hey, what did Mel Gibson say? He said the industry has fallen, man. He said ain't nobody out there no more.
Yeah.
I can't get paid good.
And that's the way of him saying Babylon is falling. They know that this place is falling, man.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even it costs them way cheaper to take they whole cast overseas and do a shoot for 3 days and do one day here. That's how fucked up this place is, man.
See, this kingdom is gonna offer that sea help. That's all they got to offer now, because then the value of things has gone down, man. And y'all women, y'all gonna be in that day of Jacob's trouble, y'all gonna sell y'all box for $2. Like a Kentucky Fried Chicken meal and shit. Everybody went by that box and shit, and it's the end of the world and shit.
Yeah, man. Go ahead,
All right, once again, it said, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled."
You shall be filled, man. Go ahead.
Blessed are ye that weak now. Yeah, and see, he said now. Blessed are you weak now. Like you said, we got to get it on out the way.
Yeah.
We got to get out the way. He said, "Blessed are you that weak now." We those of you that, come.
Like it reminds me of Lazarus in the history.
Yep.
They didn't know about the latter end. Lazarus is going to end up being well, and she's going to be in hell, not burning. We're going to be in a low state. Man. These rich people, they're going to be in a low state.
Yeah.
They going to, can I have at least something, to quench this poverty, quench this slavery? No. Remember Lazarus?
Yeah.
Remember the prophets that was on the street that you rejected and counted as nothing. But now it's your turn, Esau. Like Esau is that bad child that ain't got whipped yet. You see, that's how they raise their children, right? Time out ain't shit. They don't whip their children. Jake got whippings and shit, came from slavery, got whippings off of poverty, trick housing and all that. Like, Lord, when is our turn? Well, Jacob's turn is coming. That's why it says in the Apocrypha, it said the elites, they are not for our turn. This is their turn. They know that. They know their end is coming. That's why they can't do this shit. Like, this is their last run. Their last guns. Go ahead.
It says, "Blessed are you."
Last bullet. Hit the gun. You want to make sure you hit your target, Go ahead. Con.
Yeah. Blessed are ye that weep now. Weep mean affliction.
Yep.
It says, "For ye shall laugh."
You shall laugh, man. We're gonna be laughing at our enemies. The end of that story, Job got increased. He got sevenfold. So he was able to laugh at his enemies, man. It says the Most High can make the most. He said, "Be careful how you mock the Most High." He said, "He that's sitting in heaven shall laugh, man." And we're gonna be laughing in the kingdom, man. Laughing at these people under us.
Yeah, rejoicing, man. We're gonna rejoice. Shoot, right now we gotta.
It said, what does it say? Rejoice, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah,
your affliction has been a punishment of your iniquity has been accomplished, man. But it's been accomplished in the spirit, but we got to play it out in this flesh. Go ahead.
That was it on there. Oh well, let's jump down because balance to says, oh shit.
I think that's what y'all mentioned.
He said,
since I has not came to the house, joyfully. Yeah, joyfully. Yeah. I thought it was in Isaiah.
oh, and it says, verse 25, it says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall be hungry, for ye shall hunger.
You're full of the joy of this world. You're full of laughter according this world, full of yourself. Yeah. You know, you're full of riches.
Satisfied. They're satisfied with Babylon, man. They don't want the kingdom to come.
You shall hunger, man.
Yep.
You shall be empty.
Deuteronomy 28:47.
And when I went into that when you go into the definition of the blue letter of full, it's really talking about obesity. These fat. They go to these damn. It says it in there. It said a glut. There I go. Desire of gluttony, something like that.
That's the American spirit. They got all you can eat. They want 2 burgers. They want 2 cheese.
Yeah,
I mean, 2 patties, 3 patties.
Yeah.
Look at 3 patties.
Yeah.
2 and they explain that shit. 2 patty beef, all you can eat. Beef meals, French fries. Add a big ass shake with that shit.
Yeah.
Getting hungry right now. Go ahead.
He said, woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Yeah, they passing by like one dude a while ago just passed by. Y'all didn't see him.
Yeah.
He passed by with a ground of snake going like this, giving us the birdie.
Them birdies gonna attack us.
Hey, yeah, good.
And them birdies in the heavens. The lasers gonna be nobody worried about them.
Slicing
Ain't nobody worried about the extras. Because ain't nobody worried about that.
That's how these little kids treat grown men and shit, because they don't have respect for the elders.
Right.
They grew up in a folly world and shit to where they never got disciplined, man. So they can't be disciples. Go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness.
Joyfulness, you get certain. Go ahead.
And gladness of heart.
Glad you're supposed to be glad. Like, Lord, I'm glad you gave us the scriptures, spirit, breakdown, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I'm glad that you set us up as a prisoner of Yahawashi. Kept us from the world and shit. Kept us from the darkness. Kept us from being sodomites. Not being Edomites. We thank the Lord for all that, man. And serve him with gladness. Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things.
Yeah, that's what he told Adam, right? Abundance of all things. It said that Deuteronomy 28:15. If you hearken to the Lord and do all statutes commandments, you shall have abundance of everything. Your house shall be filled. You shall be blessed coming in, blessed going out. All these blessings shall overtake me. But no, Israel wants something more. Eve wanted something more, right? He made Adam ruler over all the earth, fishes and sea fowls of the air. But Eve wanted something more, man. That's how Eve's never satisfied. You can have all the money. She's like, I'm still poor. You on the big ass mansion and shit. You on the Instagram and shit. You on all this shit. You have your homegirls coming over to party, but you still not satisfied. That's how it is. That's why Eve, the devil used serpent, used Eve. Because Adam, we simple, man. Like, yeah, Go ahead.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord, Yahawah, shall send against thee in hunger.
Yeah. That's that Satan, like, oh man, y'all Israelites and fell most high. Let me get at them, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, you can put curses on them, all that, but don't utterly destroy them.
Yep.
Don't utterly destroy them, but put these curses on them. Yep. And a lot of chicks, they physically died and all that, but but those are the curses. You know, it means utterly destroyed. Like we ain't gonna be able to get back with the Most High. Like we're done. You know, like if you utterly destroy the marriage of you and your wife, utterly destroy the plans and all that. That means she ain't never gonna be able to get with you again. The Most High left a remnant, right?
Yeah.
So we're able to get. So he didn't utterly destroy us. Go ahead.
So in hunger and in thirst,
and thirst, because Most High is describing now how the curses coming. You're not utterly destroyed. Don't Jake still get up and drink early, in the morning and eat breakfast and all that, lunch and dinner, doing these curses, but you still able to function as a body, make money and shit. Jake, some Jakes be bragging what they got going on. Man, I got a couple of hoes, man. I got this new car, man. I got, I'm doing good. I got a job and shit. America ain't hell to them.
yeah.
But shit, we can have those things too, but it's still hell to us because of the inward affliction. We see this ain't a right kind of world that we live in.
Yeah.
What it say? A lot vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Yeah. Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
That don't mean that still don't mean Adam was naked or we just naked. I mean you ain't destitute. You ain't got nothing, right? Like you ain't got no possessions. You ain't got no ownership or anything. You don't have no
property. You don't have no resources, and whatever you do have, martial law they can just come in there and take whatever the fuck you got, man. Yeah. And in want of all things,
want for all things, anything you want. You want a house, you want a car, you gotta go to them. And you gotta maintain that with them. You got you wanna be a pilot, you're gonna have to get your license from them. You wanna go leave state, you gotta get a passport. You wanna play in the NFL, you gotta get a scholarship. Mm-hmm. What does NFL banging your body up gotta do? Well, you can have the dumbest man on there learning how to do those moves and shit. Well, I gotta go through these college levels. Just put me in there. I run fast as hell. You gotta go through this because they want you approved. They want to build you up to become approved in their curriculum. That's what they're gonna do with this MOTP. They want you to be approved. Be approved of healthcare. Be approved of what you call Social Security. Be approved of what else they got up there? Of the union. Be approved of the military. You got past tests, right? So they put you in that mind state. You be like, damn. And now you feel like you really deserve it. You can't give it up because you didn't try so hard at it. People that try so hard at this work in this worldly world, they be like, man, it took like 10 years to get this car. So they can't let it go because they didn't they'll put in work for it and shit. That's why the Most High said, don't build your foundation with this world because you ain't going to be able to let it go. But the Most High got us doing things every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So we won't build ourselves up in this place. There's people blowing their brains out because they lost their car. Lost their house. They got children and shit. They asked him, Daddy said, well, you got to stay at a hotel. They say, I'm uncomfortable, Daddy. It got bed bugs in this hotel. It got roaches and rats. I don't know. I want to run away. And you feel bad. And if you're emotional and you can't handle it, you're going to kill your family and your kids. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have restored thee.
Iron upon thy neck. We already know what that is. It's slavery. And it's still those yoke of iron. Yoke of paper yokes and the yoke of psychological yokes going around Jake's neck. You know. I got that one that says, since the Lord. Since you didn't serve the Lord with gladness, King James. Since you song, sing. I'll read this one. Psalms 100 verse 2. Serve the Lord with gladness, come before him, his presence with singing. And it says on a side note, it says God serving God isn't about. Let me wait until it pops up. See the finishing of it. But it started off with serving God is not about perfection. Pretty sure it's about, imperfection, fixing your flaws, going do things every now and then, prove yourself as a better man. And a woman too, for the Israelite women. I think it's in Psalms though. Let me put Psalms and see if it pops up. I think it's in Psalms. Might be in Isaiah. Now we'll move on, but let's see if I can find it. I don't see anything. Well, it says no man is above his servant, right? It says Isaiah 53:1. It says, who have believed our report? It says, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as tender of plant and as a root of a dry ground. He had no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there's no beauty that we shall desire him. He is despised and rejected of men. My Yahawashi acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of Yahawah. And so they look at us like that, like y'all smitten. Most I ain't really dealing with y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why ain't he providing for y'all? Well, he's providing the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. This is a program of the Most High that we're learning. First, you got to get the righteousness down. First, you got to get the stories down, the examination down, and then you're going to be able to walk, and then he'll give you the rest. This said, all things come to the Lord, and then all things shall be added unto thee. It says, but he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and his stripes we are healed. By his stripes we are healed. So we in hell, man. Hell is a condition. Like I said, the rich man is not in hell. He's in heaven, so to speak, Well, that's why he don't believe in a hell of condition.
Because heaven just means rulership, man. Mm-hmm. And they had a kingdom right now, man, but it's gonna get destroyed, man.
Exactly. So when Jacob's trouble comes, a lot of them are rubbing shoulders with the elites. The elites have promised them, like Cypher on Matrix, promised them a good seat. Like, yeah, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. As long as you come against those, for the Israelites that's teaching the right way. So that name, Yahawah, Yahawashi, as long as you come against GMS, we got a pocket for you. We got a filled pocket for you. We got a lot for you. Because they're about to go into this new world order. But, be careful what you say. Like you were saying earlier, Jan, be careful what you ask for. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready, Lord.
Try me. If you start turning back, if you start cursing the men of the Lord, then all that's going to be held accountable in the day of trouble. All that's going to be held accountable. And that's what I was talking about last night. Like, they think that these men that's coming are just some nice people. They don't understand that when it comes down to it, Jake is going to be the first one of these men coming after the 144,000. Jake, you're going to be the first one we coming after, man. Because Esau, we already know he wicked. But your ass supposed to be over here with us, man. And we're gonna come for you first, man. We're gonna be looking for your ass, man. Because the Lord has a problem with his people, man. The majority of them, man. You know?
Yeah. And what they say, Jacob, he shall get the kingdom. The saints shall take the kingdom. That hasn't happened yet. So we wait for that day, and they mock us for waiting. But we know what impatience does. We didn't see it play out on earth. Impatience, all that emotional shit, and Jake getting in constant trouble because he's impatient. He doesn't wait. He doesn't even know how to wait for some box or wait for a good paycheck or wait for a good job. He's out there robbing and stealing. Man, fuck this shit, man. I gotta get mine. Rob a bank, get shot. Rob a bank, get arrested, any of that. So we already know what impatient does to a man. So you can mock all you want for us waiting. We're gonna be better off. For real, better off than you. Anybody got your last scripture? You got anything out? So this is hell. This is hell. Like even with your affliction, you're gonna be like, oh shit. What did I think Yahawashi said? Where's the man that got all that gold and all that, and he's afflicted, he's sick. You can't spend it and shit. You're like, they say, you want us to buy you? No, I don't want nothing. Turn into a bitter person. I don't want nothing. Get away from me. Yeah, we're just trying to help you. You said you wanted a car and a nice house. We're trying to get, I don't want none of that. I just want to be left alone. That's what that affliction does to you. That sickness. Let's say affliction is forgetfulness of prosperity, man. So when Jacob trouble comes and all that trouble comes, you don't forget about those. Like, just give me a piece of bread, man. Just give me a sip of water. I'm thirsty, man. I got gold. I can't drink gold. I can't eat gold. I want some bad bread and water. But the ancient times, the elder Moses said, it's going back to the ancient world style. There's people behead people and shit. Dismembering people. That used to happen in the ancient world. They thought that is nothing. Like, hey, behead that motherfucker. That ain't shit to us. That's hell. When your kids are out of order and none of them feel like none of them love you, that's hell. Yeah. When your wife come against you and she ain't for your better half, that's hell. When you're in a lower condition and you feel lonely and it's struggling within your own mind, you gotta keep saying that. I'm a prison about, prison about, prison about, prison about. Maybe if I say it 1,000 times, I can believe it. You just gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. If you don't believe it, then you won't receive it. Yeah, that's why I was shy when he was healing. He said, the faith can't, if you believe, it'll happen to you. So he that confessor in the world that he's to come, he must believe first. And a lot of these jakes don't believe in the Most High. And they don't believe in the Son returning. And they don't believe in the kingdom to come, right? But they do believe in hell. They don't believe in hell when they're in a good state. But when it happens in a bad state, that's when they start believing in hell. Because this hell is happening to them. Like, I'm in a hell of a situation. So best believe that shit is coming, man. And you got to be prepared for it. You got to ask the Most High to prepare for you and pray for it. So with that, I hope it was edifying. Again, for all the brothers, few sisters on the combo, Shalom. Bahasham, Qadash, Atham. Gonna give all praises to Yahawah.
Bahasham, Qadash.
Barak, Yahawashi, to apostle, elders, great millstone. Must I take to the brothers, teach word for the hopeful elect, to extend the hopeful elect, Shalom, blessings, man, woman, and children. Hope we make it to the end. Hope we endure as good soldiers of Yahawashi. Hope we endure the turmoil. Hope we endure martyrs, imprisonment, sufferings, affliction of the flesh, sickness, and all that shit, because the devil was out here, man. And we can make it victorious if we stick and believe in the Most High and have faith. Shalom.
Shalom.